Welcome back in. Regents just out of the locker room. KMMO just out of the locker room. 17 minutes on the clock. Seniors appropriately celebrated. And second period about to start here. Aiden Lee out there with Angela Warwick and Josh Douglas. Cullen Gustafson and Sam Lee, your 5 seniors starting this second period. Gustafson dumps in, Warwick giving chase. Warwick takes a swipe at it. Now Warwick plays through the hands. Douglas at the red line, pokes it away. Shot deflected and gloved by Osmond. 16:32 left in the second period. Defensive zone face-off here with Miles Mendick, Jonah Tollison, and Isaac Boucher, Liam Hager, and Cullen Gustafson. Miles holds in at the blue line. And Osmond covers it up. 16-17 left in the second. Face off. Picked up by KMMO. Boucher deflects that pass. Now the centering pass poked away by Hager. Gustafson carries up. Gustafson with Miles. Gustafson into the zone. And KMMO ices it. 15:59 left in the second. Offensive zone face-off coming up. Yeah, that's right, Jason. Voss in front for Mendick. Mendick can't connect. Great chance there for the Regents. Sam Lee pressured behind our net. KMMO wins it. Now Ford frees it up for Drew. Drew Mendick. Ooh, throws a sneaky one to the backside of the net. KMMO goalie able to kick it to the wall. Here's Sam Lee. Banks off the boards for Voss. Now Drew Mendick. Drew into the zone. Drew bodied off of the puck. Coach Liebert wanted interference, but no such call. Aiden Lee out there now with Angela Warwick and freshman Graham Reddig. Face off, picked up by Aiden Lee, rather. Aiden Lee pokes it away. Graham loses his edge, but plays it on net. Same group seeing out there, Aiden Lee, Graham Reddig, and Angela Warwick. Hager plays it on net, covered up, and we'll keep it right here. 14:49 left in the second. Face off, hung up at the dot. Now Graham Reddig picks it up. Hager, shot, saved. Warwick on the doorstep, but no rebound to be had. Now Warwick having words with the goalie. And he's all smiles heading back to the bench. Offensive zone face-off here coming up with Isaac Boucher, Miles Mendick, and Jonah Tollison. KMMO with numbers. Shot, saved by Osmond. 14:31 left in the second. D-zone face-off now, same group. Boucher, Tollefson, and Miles Mendick with Hager and Gustafson. Face-off 1 to KMMO. Hager into the corner. Hager bumps middle for Tollefson. Now Gustafson. Gustafson dodges the traffic. Miles Mendick up and out of the zone. Boucher and Tollefson almost ran into each other. Now Tollefson pressuring. KMMO off of Boucher's skate. Gustafson up the wall for Miles. Miles ahead for Boucher. Boucher ahead out of the reach of Tollefson. And this will be icing on the Regents. 13:54 left to go here in the second. Madison Ice Arena, the most romantic of all Valentine's Day venues. Defensive zone faceoff, picked up by the Regents. Drew Mendick carries behind our net. Now KMMO carries back in. And the Regents go into the box again. I'm not sure who or for what, but the official with his hand up in the corner. And it's going to be Gabe Ford for something. For a hook. 13:29 left in the second. Gabe Ford in the box for a hook. And the Regents back on the penalty kill. Aiden Lee, Jonah Tollefson, Cullen Gustafson, and Liam Hager, your 4 penalty killers. Aiden Lee wins the draw, and Tollefson clears it out. Aiden Lee takes a swipe at him, now Tollefson. Aiden Lee tried to hustle to the, hand pass, yo! That is a whistle. I'm with Coach Smith on this one. Good hustle by Aiden Lee. Thank you, Patty. Centering pass cleared away by Tollefson. Here's Aiden Lee. Now Tollefson out high. Shot saved. Rebound saved. Good play by the KMMO defenseman at the blue line. Hold that one in. 50 seconds left on the penalty kill. Aiden Lee carries him. Shot off the post. Now a shot saved by Osmond. Aiden Lee steps out to it. Now a shot deflected by Hager. And Gustafson able to play it out of the zone. Aiden Lee off, Tollefson off. Voss on, Drew Mendick on. 20 seconds left on the penalty kill. KMMO in with speed. Drew Mendick lifts the stick. Now Voss plays it to the wall. 5 seconds left, which you can tell by the beaver taps by Benji Osmond, and the Regents have killed it off. Shot and a glove save, and we will have an even strength defensive zone face-off as the Regents kill off the KMMO penalty, or kill off the KMMO power play, I should say. Sam Lee. Now Voss tried to play it ahead for Ford. KMMO plays it back in around the board. Sam Lee up for Ford. Ford ahead for Drew Mendick. Angles across to Voss, now Ford. Now Voss, here on the near side boards. Sam Lee plays it ahead for Drew Mendick. Now Drew behind the net, up for Ford. Ford plays it off the boards and out. KMMO gonna be offside. So, neutral zone face-off here with Aiden Lee, Angela Warwick, and Graham Reddig. Freshman Graham Reddig taking freshman Jack Kenny's usual spot. Jack missing this one out sick. Here's Gustafson working below our goal line. Now banks it off the boards and out for Aiden Lee. Aiden Lee loses his stick. Warwick plays through the hands. KMMO chips into the zone. Gustafson around the boards for Ford. Now KMMO dumps it back deep. Hager pins on the wall. Gustafson reverses. Around for Hager. Hager off the boards for Warwick. Warwick plays it out of the zone. KMMO holds in, or regains possession, I should say, and plays it back in. Aiden Lee works down the boards. Now Hager. Now it comes out high. Aiden Lee kicks it to himself. Aiden Lee ices it. 9:15 left to go in the second period. We are scoreless, and we are headed for another D-zone faceoff. Boucher, Tollison, and Miles Mendick with Kaufman and Sam Lee. 9:15 left to go in the second. Faceoff, won by the Regents. Tollison carries out. Tollison into the zone, fires over the net. Kaufman plays it on net, saved. Tollison winds up for the body check. Now Sam Lee throws it on net, and the KMMO goalie covers it up. Fiery start to the shift by junior forward Jonah Tollison. I like it. Boucher ties it up, and KMMO collects. They play it out. Shot saved by Osmond. Osmond comes way out. Oh, and now the loose puck in the crease cleared aside by the Regents. Kaufman deflects that one to the wall. Tollison to Sam Lee. Sam Lee up for Tollison. Sam Lee plays the body. Sam Lee up for Tollison. Tollison tried to play it out. Now Voss. KMMO at the red line. Here's Gustafson. Gustafson banks off the boards and out. Now Hager steals it at the red line. His shot deflected and trickles onto the KMMO goalie. And we'll have an offensive zone faceoff. Josh Douglas coming out. And the crowd goes wild. Aiden Lee with Josh Douglas and Angela Warwick. Gustafson at the red line. Plays it into the zone. Aiden Lee giving chase. Aiden Lee. Josh Douglas works back for it. Josh up for Gustafson. Now Aiden Lee banks off the boards, but not out. Hager. KMMO player dove into the boards to hold that one in. Now Gustafson plays the body. Gustafson with a great stick. Now Hager comes out with it. Hager carries out of the zone. Hager at the red line. Plays it wide to Josh Douglas. Douglas is shot, saved. Hager on the doorstep. Good shot by Douglas. Douglas holding his shoulder. My shoulder popped out, I think he said. "You're fine," says his mother. You're fine. I love it. .650 left to go here in the second. Oh, a KMMO guy got a penalty. I didn't even see what it was. So the Regents on the power play. Drew Mendick, Aiden Lee, and Isaac Boucher with Gustafson and Sam Lee, your 5 power players. Gustafson's shot deflected over the net. Drew Mendick plays it high for Sam Lee. Sam Lee fires across to Gustafson, back to Drew. Drew down for Aiden Lee. Gustafson crashes down. Sam Lee collects in the neutral zone. Up for Gustafson. Gustafson plays it wide for Drew. Drew in the corner. Drew down for Aiden Lee. Aiden Lee surveying. Now tried to center. Bouncing puck over the defenseman's 6. Drew hustling back. Drew gets to it, and the Regents pick it up. Sam Lee ahead for Aiden Lee. Aiden Lee into the zone. Shot saved. Aiden Lee plays the body. Aiden Voss just on. Now Warwick. Oh, Coach Smith is hot. They had too many on, I think. I didn't notice it, but Coach did. 30 seconds left on the Regent power play. Gustafson to Miles Mendick. Now Miles. Here's Hager. Hager at the red line. In. Hager carries wide. Now behind the net. Drops it for Voss. Voss. In front for Mendick. Miles. Shot saved. Oh, and Miles hit late. 4 seconds left on the Regent power play. So I didn't notice it, but Coach Smith seemed to be real hot that KMMO had too many guys out there. Four seconds remaining on the Regent power play. Aiden Lee with Angela Warwick and Graham Reddig. Sam Lee and Max Kaufman. Aiden Lee gets sent off. Graham Reddig steps in. Graham. Kaufman. And KMMO has killed it off. Shot and a glove save by Osmond. 4:43 left in the second. Defensive zone face-off, Aiden Lee, Angela Warwick, and Graham Reddig with Sam Lee and Cullen Gustafson. KMMO working in the corner. Aiden Lee plays the body. Gustafson picks up the puck. Now KMMO wins it back. Shot over the net. Warwick with a good body check in front of the KMMO bench. Now, Aiden Lee is going to go to the box here for a hook. 4:10 left to go in the second. Regents back on the penalty kill. Still scoreless here. Regents 4-on-5 for the next 2 minutes. Aiden Lee in the box for a hook. Drew Mendick, Aiden Voss, Cullen Gustafson, and Liam Hager, your 4 penalty killers. Shot tipped in front, wide. Now a shot, saved, rebound, cleared by Gustafson. That a boy. Now Aiden Voss, that's a hook. Aiden Voss carries out of the zone. Now Drew, shot, saved. Aiden Voss was getting hooked the entirety of the neutral zone. Shot and a glove save, still loose. Here's Tollefson. Now Drew Mendick, shot, saved. Tollefson gets to it and clears it out. Drew giving chase. Drew's gonna get there. Drew, shot, saved. Good hustle by the junior captain. Tollefson off, Boucher on. Boucher's hustling on the back check. Now Voss on. Hager plays the body. KMMO picks up the puck. KMMO's shot deflected up into the netting and out of play by Voss. 29 seconds left to go here on the penalty kill. 2:38 left in the second period. That was some hustle by Drew Mendick after already having been out on the penalty kill for a minute and a half. KMMO plays it out of the zone. Good stick by Voss. Now at the blue line, they walk it in, shot, saved by Osmond. 10 seconds left on the Regent the Regent penalty kill. Boucher and Voss coming off. Drew Mendick and Jonah Tollefson going back on. 10 seconds left here on the penalty kill. Face off, 1 to the Regents, and Kaufman able to clear the zone. 5 seconds left on the penalty kill. Drew forces him wide. Now Drew steals it away. Drew tries to flip it up for Aiden Lee, and we're going to be offside. Oh, bummer. So Aiden Lee just out of the box. Tried to get a feed from Drew Mendick, and they just couldn't connect on the timing. So Regents offside, and we'll have a neutral zone face-off here. Aiden Lee, Angela Warwick, and Graham Reddig. Gustafson to Hager. Now Aiden Lee carries back, banks off the boards for Hager, up for Warwick. Warwick crosses to Gustafson. Gustafson banks off the boards. This will be icing on the Regents. 1:40 left in the second. Defensive zone face-off, Aiden Lee, Angela Warwick, and Graham Reddig. Face-off comes out to KMMO. Shot tipped and saved by Osmond. Face-off, 1 to the Regents. Gustafson up for Warwick. Warwick fires it across to Aiden Lee. KMMO knocks it away from Lee. Now a drop pass. Warwick. Now Gustafson plays it wide for Aiden Lee. Aiden Lee can't handle it. KMMO works it in. Shot deflected wide of the net. Now centering pass. Intercepted by Voss. Voss carries out. Now dumps in. Ford giving chase. Ford plays through the hands. Voss holds it in. Now KMMO regains possession and carry the other way. Drew Mendick. Drew. Now Ford. Ford. Drew plays the body. Kaufman banks off the boards. KMMO into the zone, centering. Now a drop pass. Shot deflected. Now blocked by Ford. Now a shot. And Drew Mendick picks it out. Drew. Drew plays it wide of the net. Boucher fires. Shot. Saved. Tullison. Shot. Wide. And the Regents headed to the locker room. Still scoreless. End of 2 here. I will be back.